Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
If you're not feeling that there's any hope for a person like yourself, I want to let you know that it's never too late. There's always hope.
A new recovery and transitional ministry is making a difference in our community. Good evening and thanks for watching. It's helping men who are getting out of jail and drug treatment facilities get back on the right track. Valley News Team's Natalie Parsons explains how Redemption Road is saving them from keeping them safe and sober.
Aaron Orlando Mendez struggled with addiction since he was 14. Multiple overdoses, in and out of treatment centers, and several stays in jail. But now he stands in front of this crowd over a year sober.
The treatments that I would go to were they were secular tools and whatnot, coping skills on how to manage your life.
He says something was missing from his life, and he would always fall back on what he knew after the low points. Until one day he truly wanted his life to change, and that was when he found Redemption Road.
Now I'm in a positive living environment where people are actually concerned about my well-being. They want to see me be successful.
David Vernoy, the pastor of Redemption Road, also struggled with addiction and believes that background allows him to help the men that come to him in ways other treatment options can't.
A couple different levels. They understand what I'm talking about because I've been there. I speak their language.
Redemption Road has a goal to bring accountability to the men involved with the program, helping them with the day-to-day.
Our ministry has like 4 different levels that we kind of look at. We look at the sober living environment. We look at employment. We look at our recovery journey and being a service.
Travis Lynn is also involved with ministry and a former addict who says the road to recovery may have bumps along the way, but it's all about what happens afterwards that determines your success.
There's something better than laying down and quitting. So the key isn't just not failing. The key is when I fail, I get up.
When on the Redemption Road, all believe the best is yet to come. Natalie Parsons, Valley News Live.
If you'd like more information about Redemption Road, head over to valleynewslive.com. One man should be feeling pretty lucky tonight. Fargo police say they responded to reports of a man laying on the train tracks. While the man was laying there, a train passed over him. When officials arrived on the scene, they say the man was extremely intoxicated, so much so that he didn't know a train went over him. The man was brought to an area hospital and treated for minor injuries. One man is in custody after stealing a vehicle and crashing it into the Cheyenne River. When police tried to pull over Aaron Anderson from Moorhead, he fled the scene, eventually losing control and rolling his vehicle near the 4300 block of 45th Street North. Anderson then stole a nearby vehicle belonging to a construction worker. He drove to Harwood, tearing through Oakwood Cemetery and crashing into the Cheyenne River. He got out of the vehicle, swam across the river, and fled on foot. Officers later found him hiding in a row of trees. Police say they don't believe drugs or alcohol were involved. Anderson is currently in the Cass County Jail and facing multiple charges. Another car allegedly ended up in a river today. The call came in around 2 this morning of a car going into the Red River. Multiple law enforcement agencies arrived to the north end of the Red River and conducted a search for the vehicle, but were unable to find it or any person in the river.
We do have some evidence that we believe is reliable that there is a vehicle in the river at minimum.
Moorhead police eventually called off their search. Valley Water Rescue continues searching throughout the day. At this time, there are no updates. Today was the second and final day for this year's Fiber Arts Festival. Hundreds of people were at the festival to see vendor demonstrations, exhibits, even learning how to knit, quilt, and other stitching techniques. It was a free event for all ages, and if you attended 5 of the demonstrations, you got to take home a special prize. Firehouse Subs in Fargo is helping local first responders beat the heat with their 5th annual H2O for Heroes drive. This was the first year the Sub Change Fargo location collected unopened 24 packs or more of bottled water in exchange for 1 free medium sub. The donations will be given to local fire departments, first responders, and community centers for children and elderly throughout the remainder of the summer.
It's a good way for us just to get it to the people that need it. You never know when you're going to be in need of water. It's hot outside, so it's a way for us to hydrate the people that don't have access to it.
Health officials recommend drinking at least 2 liters of water per day to help prevent dehydration.